Okay, Kathy, I was bragging about this necklace earlier because it's such a delight to put on and take off with that magnetic closure. This is Kathy's sundial pendant with the chain. Your choices today are between your colors of stones, either the pink or that aqua blue. It's an easy, everyday necklace, but I need to tell you all the important stuff first. Are you ready to save $65? This was originally $145. Now it's $79.99. 5 easy payments of $16 today. Stunning pendant, first day at this price. And again, if you are like me and you have maybe like fake nails that you struggle sometimes with like fine motor skills. No, Kathy, it's so true. Getting on like things is difficult. Look.
I say the same thing about biting into an apple. It's really tough with these teeth.
Listen, we need all the help we can get. And this, to me, I love how they just find each other. It's such a secure, safe hold. But what a dream to be able to get it. Like, I can dress myself to do it yourself and have that moment. It's on the 18-inch chain, so I think that's just like the sweet spot. And you have a whole story about kind of like your inspiration behind this sundial.
Well, you know, I come from the times back in the day when that is how we told time. You know, wrist watches and grandfather clocks are way too recent for me. I mean, I was around when we were looking at the sundial to say, oh, it must be time for lunch. But I just saw this concept, and even though it looked a little spiderwebby, I didn't think spiderweb was a very pretty word. And I'm thinking, you know, it kind of just reminds me of something that the sun would hit and it would tell you the time. I don't know. I have to come up with names. Sundial sounded good. But what it is a surprise, because when you first see it, you see a small center stone, then you see a series of 10 stones around it, and that's very nice. But when you look closely, there are 65 clear stones also set in there. See the whole perimeter? I'm sorry, 64. There are 64 outside. Then look inside the colors. There's another circle of clear. So you're looking at 64 hand-set stones. These are not machined. They are hand-set. And this is set onto a lovely little chain like a Rolo link, a mini Rolo link. In the center, you have 10 pink cushion cut stones, and then one larger cushion cut stone, and you also have it in the blue, your choice. And cushion cut really is, think of the pillows that you sit on your sofa. They're square, but a manicurist filed the corners off, sort of rounded and softened the corners to give it more of a cushion effect versus a square. So there's just a little bit more interest in the cut, but you have something that is so everyday wearable, Chelsea, every single day. It doesn't have to match what you're wearing. You have it on with red. I'm wearing a sweater that has a series of colors, white, yellow, cranberry, and it's just a beautiful, simple, easy to wear piece. And that magnetic closure is a dream. We don't need a honeydew. Honey, do me a favor and put this on for me. You don't have to go over to the neighbor and knock on the door. Could you help me out with the clasp? It is so simple. And that is a strong magnet. I laugh all the time because I often take it off late at night, set it down, not thinking, and it grabs onto everything else in the jewelry box. So I pick it up and I've got a clump of stuff. So you have to keep it separate because the magnet will go after anything. I mean, your phone charger, whatever. But look how easy that is. You don't even have to look in a mirror. You don't have to turn it around, but it is strong. It will stay on. If you decide that you want to go swimming in the pool, it is designed to stay on. This is a very strong magnet, and it's just so simple. That's the best part. It is just easy breezy, whether you have nails or no nails. You don't have to deal. There's nothing worse than chipping a nail or busting up a manicure because you were futzing around with the clasp in the back. This one is simple. It does not come off the chain, by the way. It does not come off because those magnetic clasps in the back are large and it won't allow the bail to slide through. So this is permanently affixed in terms of that's the chain, and it's 18 inches long. It's sterling silver. It's got the beautiful pink, which looks kind of like a morganite. Very, very pretty. There you can see a really good close-up of that pink cushion cut center stone, surrounded by some stones clear, then 10 more stones in the pink, and then more stones on the edge. So you're looking at rows and rows of hand-set stones. And flip it over to the back gels so they can see how beautifully polished it is. That is absolutely diamond jeweler quality setting. And that's what really makes me very proud. It is sort of spider webby.
Yeah.
It has that really pretty, you know, lacy, I could have called it lace work. That may have made more sense than sundial.
No, sundial makes sense because you see that pattern. Listen, there's method to your madness.
It gets to be a long day.
Well, listen, I have
I'm running
updates
out of names
for both of these colors because they've been super, super popular so far. So we have that really gorgeous pink choice. There's only 180 to go around. Then we have our light aqua. Only 130 to go around there. This was $145. Now it's $79.99. 5 easy payments of $16. You are saving $65 today. It's easy, everyday wearable. And I was showing you earlier too, Kathy, the pendant is so perfectly sized at just 3/4 of an inch. So it goes with absolutely everything. And that magnetic closure is truly a dream. It's J444847. Give us a call. 1-800-500-7590. You can always tap our QVC app or visit us on QVC.com.
It layers well too.